A little more. Perfect. That's good. It's good. No, it's cool. We don't need the level.
We need the spirit level.
Oh my god, this is awesome. We're only an hour late. Don't mind us. Good old life happening and shit. Hey, hey.
Okay, we going yet? Close it in.
Are you getting ready to play?
No, well, my buddy's coming at 8 to play.
Oh, okay, that gives us enough.
Yeah, I need to do something.
Oh, we're doing a podcast right now. Oh no, you're cool.
Oh, okay, I'll get it.
Let me see, I'm gonna move it down. Yeah, see like that. Honestly, he's done like that last. Yeah, this is work too, I guess.
We're taking an hour off this fucking recording.
Why?
Oh, I don't know. All right, here we go. Oh god. All right, fucking shit. Here we go. You about ready?
It's basically, you see here it's on already. I'm trying to make sure it's on both of the sides at the same time.
I think you're good.
All right, here we go.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, welcome to our next episode of Funnier in Person. I'm James Andrews. I'm one of your hosts, and then my co-host is right over there. Come on.
I'm also producer today. I talked to somebody who's probably going to be coming to do producing, so my apologies for all of that. But yeah, so I'm 34 and a half. I'm your favorite cousin from my auntie and uncle you didn't even know you had. Knock.
And with us today, we got two special guests. First of all, we got local comedian. His name is James Colby.
Steve Bennett.
Steve Bennett. Okay. I'm glad we're going with that. And we've got Ronnie, his friend, who is just a bystander of happiness. So
He's a fluffer.
yeah, we've called him a fluffer for a while now. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and talk about what's going on in the Lexington comedy scene.
Too bad.
Yeah, it looks great.
That's what I figured. Yeah, it looked weird up here.
All right, so we got some stuff going on in the Lexington comedy scene, and I'm one of the producers of shows, and James is a producer of the show, and we're trying to build the audience, get more people out to shows now that COVID's over and the bars are open and everything's going. So, James, tell me a little bit about the show that you produce.
Lex Out Loud Comedy. It is basically kind of like a traveling comedy club, Central Kentucky area. Don't have anything lined up right now, but we are always taking bookings from venues. We go to different venues, set up a comedy show basically, bring in out of towners, bring in regional acts, and try to help out the locals.
Yep. That's the goal right there, is to grow the community. And I'm doing a show that is at the Mad Axe in Richmond, Kentucky. That is at the last Saturday of every month. So this month it'll be on December 28th. It's an actual pajama party. So wear your pajamas, come on out. We're going to do comedy in pajamas.
I'm not going to do that.
You don't have to. All right. But also I run an open mic at the same venue, and that's on the third Thursday of every month. So that's kind of what I've been doing right now. I'm looking for another venue to get another monthly book show in. But it is where it is. So
one of those. It was a good show.
Yeah, it was a fun time. So Dirty, you got anything going on right now?
Homelessness? No, I'm joking. In 21st in Cincinnati, I'll be doing a show in Ohio. I'm supposed to be on the comedy caravan thing, December 15th. That Sunday I should be there. And December 25th.
Oh yeah, Timmy
Two times I'll be. So come out if you didn't get no.
Branching out from the open mic format at Timmy Two Times to bring a Christmas show. That is, yeah, it'll be fun.
That's going to be a blast, actually. I'm not.
I mean, what do you want me to say? It'll be a good time.
I'm not going to have my son, so I'm going to be there.
Should be a good time.
I mean, at least the alcohol's cheap.
I hope so.
Hopeless for the holidays.
I hope it's good. Oh my god.
I mean, well, hopefully we'll have it a little different. Actually, Danielle's running the show.
Yeah, shout out to Danielle.
Normally I run the mic there on Monday nights, so I'm kind of hoping Danielle brings a little bit of positivity or optimism. Or,
Yeah, that's what she's full of.
Like a sense of wanting to live to the show, because I have not fostered those attitudes at the mic on Monday nights. Because, you know, art reflects life. And,
Absolutely. Okay. Art reflects life.
Yeah, I don't know if that kind of represents it.
Oh my God, yeah. So anyway, but we're just going to talk today about what's going on in our lives and stuff like that. I found out that my kid this week made the academic team at his school. He's already done 2 matches and they're undefeated. Well, he's my kid. That's kind of the way it rolls. But anyway, that's what's going on with me. I've got a show coming up on the 22nd at Louisville Comedy Club. That's going to be a fantastic show. It's what's called a showcase. There's going to be bookers from other clubs and stuff there to go ahead and try to give us opportunities to move to other clubs and get stuff, that we don't normally get. So that's one of my big things I got going on. And in January, I've got the roast battle. That's going to be going on over at, what is the name of that place? The Twisted Court.
Twisted Court. I am a judge on that one.
Oh, are you? That's awesome.
Me, Paige, and John Bass are the judges.
Oh, God, John Bass.
And we can be bought.
I was about to say, like, what's the
understood.
price? What's the price?
Understood.
What's the price?
I think it's a $5 show.
What you got, baby?
Look. Just let me know what I need.
I mean,
take food
favors
stamps.
can be exchanged
I
for
have a
goods and
big
services.
problem with judges. You want to hear my academic team story?
Oh, sure. Let's hear it.
So, I was on the academic team when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And
Nerd.
yeah, I went to my first tournament, and I was kind of introverted, and I got put on the quick answer, whatever portion of it.
Quick recall.
Yeah, quick recall thing. So they asked, the question that they asked was, it's kind of a joking question, and the question was about a restaurant in Louisville. And they said the food was really great, but there was no blank. I was like, I got it. Smash the buzzer. I said, cheese. Which I thought was a perfectly acceptable answer.
That isn't.
The correct answer was atmosphere. The restaurant had great food.
They've
There was no
accepted like
atmosphere. No, but see, I had the correct answer. My answer was perfectly acceptable, but it wasn't the one they wanted. And then me being like, well,
Ask a subjective question.
oh, okay, shut it down. I was like,
However,
so the next question I asked, I was like, I got it this time. I was just a food like myself. So they're like, this is the tallest animal on this planet. Smash the button. The answer was giraffe.
Yeah.
I got taken off the quick recall.
Damn.
I bet you felt like a real piece of shit.
The other nerds on the academic team called me cheesy elephant for years.
After the event?
Traumatized.
Yeah.
Well, see, so the answer to your question, though, while it is a subjective question, and it's unfair for them to ask a subjective question and expecting a definitive answer, your subjective answer is still wrong. The food was great, except they didn't have cheese. In order for food to be great, it must have cheese.
But see, the moon is made of cheese.
I mean, not if you're lactose
But
intolerant.
then they were disappointed because they thought they
I
would be
forgot.
cheese, and there's no cheese.
The food was great except there was no cheese.
Yeah, so why?
Well, that was my answer.
So why aren't they
But
just like
what they wanted for was there was no atmosphere. Right? There's no atmosphere.
I guess Chinese food would be good.
They were incorrect, and they ruined my academic career, and I've been a moron ever since.
You just gave up at that point. You said, you know what?
Nah, you're delightful.
But anyway, yeah, so my kid's on the academic team, and he's killing it right now. You got anything going on, James? In your life, major? I know that you just got engaged.
I did. Riding that high. As far as my material goes, and then once I get married, I can ride that high as far as my material goes. So, I mean, you cater to your strengths, and my strengths are getting engaged and hopefully getting married, which is probably the one good thing.
Matt, can I ask you a question? How long have you guys been together?
Long enough for her to know better.
I'm just saying, like, what made you
about 5 years.
5 years? And what made you go, you know what? I'm ready to go. Like, what made you lock it in?
Well, I mean, I've been wanting to do it for a while, money, life, shit like that. And I've been saving up. I had some money set aside for a ring and everything. And then we were doing Lex Out Loud shows at Pivot Brewing. And it was our last show there because they were closing down. That's actually where we met. It was a Stuart Huff show at Pivot Brewing. So
that's when she was still doing comedy.
She was still doing some comedy here and there at that point.
She oversells that career.
No, she undersells.
She's funny. She's funny.
Yeah, she
you let her host.
Yeah,
she hosted. I was like, oh, because I talked to her in passing, but never really got to hear her.
Because she is like so much more likable than I am. And my family likes her, and with good reason. But we met there at a Stuart Huff show. And then Pivot was closing. It was our last comedy show there. So I figured now or never. So yeah. Waited till after the show. I was not the asshole who proposed during the show.
In the middle of the show?
Yeah, I had just missed it. I was pulling out because I was on that show. And
getting married, I don't have to.
Yeah. What a great call. Anyway, I was on my way out, and I see in my rearview mirror James drop to a knee, and I'm like, well, fuck. I didn't know this was going to happen because I would have stuck around.
I looked in my rearview mirror and saw James drop to a knee and thought, dude.
But see the way that she kisses her boyfriend.
Oh my God. So
pretty hot though.
Yeah, that's what's up. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Thing. It was funny because I think I was going to come up that night, but I was suffering from Great Depression. So when I'm depressed, I sleep, and that's how I get over it. Like, I'm not suicidal. I'm sleepicidal. I just sleep myself and just hope that it passes.
Yeah.
I wake up and the problem's gone.
or just don't wake up.
Just go back to sleep.
You get a good nap or you don't wake up. Either one's
Just
great.
like, you know what? I had a good run.
This is it. I
Go out on a good dream or a nightmare. It doesn't matter. We're all dust.
well, see, you were talking about Stuart Huff just a second ago. He is one of the absolute best comics I've ever seen or met. And
did you see me before?
Huh?
You seen me and you met me before?
Yeah, and he stands by his face.
I thought we loved each other.
Don't put me on a freaking tightrope
here. It's a
here.
very bold statement to make when you have two comics.
No, I know that, but I mean,
he's the funniest one out of every other comic I've ever met.
You don't understand. Stewart's on another level. He's on a different plane of existence.
He absolutely is.
I mean,
he's like if Bill Hicks was an optimist.
Right.
You've seen him plenty of times.
I'm telling you right now, the funniest thing I ever heard.
Way funnier than James, right?
Actually, absolutely. My two favorite Stuart Huff bits are the penguin story.
Oh, the penguin one is funny. That is
I guess we own a penguin.
Almost every show I've seen him do, he gets heckled into doing the penguin bit.
Oh, man.
And I have been one of those hecklers.
Do the penguin one.
Penguin bad. Penguin bad.
So the penguin bit, and then Uncle Baby Daddy. The fuck up Uncle Baby Daddy. Those are the two funniest bits I've ever heard in my entire life.
That just sounds funny when you say it.
It is, because, all right, so he donated to his sister at a sperm bank.
Yeah.
So he's Uncle Baby Daddy.
He donated to his sister.
Well, his sister's wife. Sorry, his sister's wife.
As he says, he's
'Cause-
Kentucky. He's not that Kentucky.
Yeah, they're gay.
No, I get it. I just
Some people are gay. It's love, man.
no, I'm not against gay people.
Wow.
and I love gay girls. Especially if they global. I love watching this stuff. Like I'll be a gay girl security if you didn't.
He said, "I'll get a VPN just to watch
Yeah,
him."
just to watch you.
Well, I mean, all women are lesbians and all lesbians are bisexual. So
Yeah, I love it. So I'm not against it at all. But I just don't.
So when are we recording?
We're already on
So,
the show.
yeah, right.
We're already going on multiple platforms.
Well, let me ask you guys this: are any of you on dating apps?
James.
Engaged.
Yeah, I'm talking about Ronnie or you, dumbass.
Well,
Anyway,
I'm not.
okay. Well, I've been doing some.
She's really cool.
Right, I'm sure she is. But this is what I was getting at. So you were just saying that all women are bisexual. I found a trick to weed them out on the damn dating apps. It's basically if they've got a septum piercing,
They're
9 out of 10 times.
They're with it.
9 out of 10 times they're down with going each way. It's hilarious.
When I was on dating apps when I first came here, I was just telling some people over there, like it was funny because a lot of white women out here are like 1950 water fountains.
Oh my God, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
Like I see her like a picture, I'm like, she looks good, but it's like, I don't know. She's like, no nigga.
Colors only.
No colors.
I've seen plenty of those too.
You see some colors.
Some white girls that say, no offense, white guys, I don't date you. I only date black men.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
never really the really quality ones.
oh, I'm
You
aware.
can have her back.
I'm aware. I've seen them. But
It's never one like that anybody would be mad about losing.
wow, we just went as chauvinist as we possibly could. All
We lost one.
No. Offering them back. No, you took Eminem. You're gonna deal with some bullshit too.
right.
We ain't all picket fences and good credit scores.
Oh man, that's the truth.
Well, let's not talk about credit scores. 2 divorces.
Why is yours bad?
I'm 2 divorces deep, bud. I'm still building. I'm looking at bankruptcy.
So that's another reason I decided I need to go ahead and get married because I'm at that age where like all my friends.
Shout out to Regina. Shout out to Paris.
You at least want to have. You at least want to have that opportunity once.
I got some
That'd
friends
be
that are on
good.
the second divorce already. And what
Guilty.
the hell am I doing?
I'm 2 divorces deep. I had a COVID wedding and a COVID divorce. Shit lasted 7 months.
Have you ever been married
Yeah,
like
but
that too?
I-
You're still
I
married.
told it to us.
That's what I used to
It
date.
was the equivalent.
They're very ineffective for cheating because you set up the account, and of course you find a picture from like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, when your hair looked good that day.
Okay.
Oh.
Leftovers.
Oh yeah.
I was going to say, hold on a second. You had hair?
That was shocking. What you said, I didn't want to say nothing.
You set up the profile, and then you'll get a message, and obviously it's some kind of team or something that
Oh yeah.
so and so likes you, and they want you to pay like $14.99 to see.
Oh, it's worse now.
You can't message.
It's way worse now. It's $34.99 for a month.
It's
Just
very-
on Tinder.
It makes it very difficult to cheat because
Now you have to.
Because now it's
explain
on your bank
expenses.
statement.
Yeah.
it comes up on the bank statement, and it's inevitably going to be, what is this for? And it's like, not for you.
Oh man. I was just trying to appreciate you more by seeing what's out there.
Exactly. Yeah.
Bank statement got me in trouble because of OnlyFans. So,
What?
So,
You actually pay for OnlyFans, bro?
Okay. All right.
Fuck yes,
Was it
I
worth
do.
it? Was it worth it? Was it worth it?
Fuck yes, I do.
Hold on. Okay. All right. So I went to Walgreens one day and my debit card was locked, and I'm just trying to buy cigarettes and a can of vodka at the time.
Overstand.
And when your debit card gets declined and Evan Hills in your shopping cart, like there's no dignity to that. And then so like I got money in my account. I'm checking my phone. It's like, all right, so my apartment is like right down the street. And girlfriend, she was my girlfriend at the time. She's there. She's laying in bed or something. I call my bank and it's like my debit card's locked. What's going on? Like this is like the third time. Like 2 months ago, you said that it was compromised because of an identity theft issue. Like if this is how your bank runs, then I'm gonna find another bank. And the woman said, okay, let's go through your charges. Like $5.98 at Wendy's. Yeah, that was me. $5.98 at Taco Bell. Yeah, that was me. All right, and then she says, $365 on OnlyFans, and I'm just, and then she is in the next room, and she just hears my voice just go, "Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me." Okay, yeah, if you could unlock that would be great.
It's me.
Thank you, I appreciate
You
it.
spent $300 on OnlyFans?
No, I don't need a reference number. And then I hang up, and I said, all right, I'm going to run back to the Walgreens and say, unlock my debit card. She goes, oh, was it because I used your debit card already at that same Walgreens earlier today? And I said, yeah, that's probably it. And I go get my shit, and I come back, and I felt bad. I said, all right, so it was actually an OnlyFans charge. And I fess up. She goes, why? I said, I want to see some German broad's tits. And,
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
it
was a sale price, so normally it'd be like $9.99, but it was like 65% off, so I paid like $3.
Oh, $3.
$3.
I'm thinking you spent
I was going to
$300.
chime in with it. I was about to say it's like a
No, you got to pay that much to get the good stuff.
I'm like, what are you getting?
Yeah, everybody's got pay-per-view shit on there, but you got to pay the monthly fee just to be able to access the page. I'm telling you right now, I'm putting, I don't know how many little girls through fucking college right now because they're cute. And I'm just like, I'm lonely.
So when your son asks why he's not going to college,
Hey, you know what? I had student loans.
like, you know what?
He can have student loans.
Look at these titties. This is why you need to get a scholarship. Stay on the honor roll.
That's right. His 4.0 ass didn't get a scholarship anyway.
Hey,
Stay on the honor roll.
hey,
son.
those girls got to finish nursing school.
Hey, yep. That's about the only thing that could come close to making as much money as them getting negative.
So I did do OnlyFans. I spent
Did you say
$5
line cooks?
In my whole life, I spent $5 on OnlyFans, and it was really to help a friend. I met the girl in person, and
Wanted to see her.
Yes.
Absolutely.
it wasn't that I wanted to see her too. I really she's like, I just started OnlyFans. But anyway, you could just get like a month just to help me out. And I was like, whatever. I guess fucking $5.
I could Venmo you $5.
She could have just asked for $5.
And then you wouldn't have to deal with OnlyFans' fees.
No, they take 10 or 20 off the top.
I got the Venmo, and maybe she thought I would have canceled. I think that she didn't think I would cancel, but I literally canceled like instantly.
Yeah, I do that every
She
time.
was trying to make it into a sin.
Yeah, I
So
guess
she was grooming. And that's
I
what
guess. I give her $5.
I don't fault anybody because everybody got that one girl they work with or the one girl they went to high school with. Like,
I got a girl I drive that
and
does
$5,
chatter.
you're like, okay, I've seen it now. I'm good. Then you cancel and you go on about your life.
I looked at it
with
and stuff like that.
screenshots, you know.
But it was like-
that's it. You go on.
But if you leave the subscribe button on,
Oh my God, you get hit every month.
okay, you just go into your calendar and say, hey, remind yourself to cancel the subscription on the last day.
But actually, on
It takes 2
OnlyFans,
seconds.
Well, if you've already paid for it, you can cancel it immediately.
Yeah, but if you leave it on, for the people who leave the subscribe button on, don't cancel it.
Right.
They do get.
I only do that for the free for 180 or 360
Or
days.
so I've heard.
Also,
they all say that and they all lie. And the biggest scam since telemarketing, since romance
Insurance.
scenes, it all comes back to
Yeah.
since cash for gold,
Yeah.
all of it. The scam now is that these online corn stars are they are outsourcing their dick ratings and their direct messaging to anything. So you're actually not talking to the chick. You're talking to.
They're doing the text message.
You're talking to John Wayne.
But basically, because they have so many people to talk to, there's no way they can actually be talking to everybody.
Could you imagine the dude that's at the freaking place that has to rate everybody's dick?
Think
That
anybody
would
that's
be
watching,
so
thank you. Please
weird.
don't forget to like, share, comment. I'm right here. What you guys?
And they pay it.
It's just like, you know what? I know what I like.
Well, I used to be a masseuse manager, and to organize some of the massages, I used to text message as I was the girl. So it is kind of simple.
You didn't have a W for that job, did you?
To be a masseuse manager?
Yeah.
No,
No.
that was definitely on the low.
It was off the books. But I made nothing. It was all I did it for fun. I didn't do any money from it.
I didn't deposit any money in the bank, I swear.
I didn't make any money from it. It was for the love of the game.
I told you, we're both felons.
I was a masseuse manager.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's what the kids
I
call it.
managed. I was masseuse.
he gets you that Nuru rub down.
Oh my god. Nah, but yeah, so not yeah, so I don't know. I think a lot of that is all to me is like it is all scams. Like even like when you like you said you go on dating sites, when I was still going on them or whatever, a lot of girls the first day you talk to them, their phone is about to get cut off. Their lights is about to get cut off. They're about to be evicted. It's like you just came in like an angel, like they needed you to come in so they can float.
Well, don't give them money. Give them something they can use, like a 9-volt battery for something.
Right. So one of the funny things about this whole situation is the way that industry that you were in has evolved because it started with Craigslist. You know, you can list your ads on Craigslist. Then they shut Craigslist down. Then they go to this place called Backpage. Then they shut that down. And now they're on this thing called Skip the Games. It's not like I know the process or anything.
I don't think you do.
But I know where to find them.
Is it so much an industry as much as it is?
It's the oldest job in the world.
Street corner yelling, "Hey, girl! Hey, hey, hey!"
So let me just.
Or were you hanging out in a lot of hotel bars like we are now?
I did at one point, but yeah, but so
Not school zones anymore.
never. Essentially, and you know what's funny? I never, even though I am a two-time felon, I never got arrested for anything I did. That's why I did masseuse management because that's illegal. It's a legal business. When you solicit sex, it's illegal. So as long as the girl just does massages and stuff like that and doesn't solicit any sex, it's a legal business.
Andy's got
So no, they can't. Yeah, I guess they got to be free. They can't charge you. So you can't.
It's an ecstatic.
So all
It's
right,
called
so,
a donation.
in a sense, yes, but you can't. Nothing can ever be traded for a sexual act. That's a crime. So if you go up to a girl right now and you gave her $500 and y'all had sex, but y'all never discussed the idea of this $500 being for the sex, that's not a crime. It's when, but still, implication is not a crime. It's the idea of that discussion of pay me 500. So it's like you can pay the 500 and fuck the person, but you can't never say those words.
You taking notes?
Or 200 or 50, whatever you paid the person to spend time with them. That's what you got to buy.
Yeah, you're buying their time.
These are pretty specific amounts for this.
Well, those were probably pretty specific to the girl.
Oh, yeah, they go to different people. Yeah, you got to. Everybody can't be worth the same thing, and people got to know their worth.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep talking.
It's okay. I'm good. This is my guy. James Kobe is one of the first guys. I like giving him his flowers. Like a lot of other shows, they'll give people flowers and stuff like that. And even James Andrew too, but James Kobe specifically was one of the first people to he put me on the show out here. You know what I mean? And I think when you even like the other guy the other night that was here,
Ian?
No, not Ian.
Jake.
Yeah, Jake. When we come in, when you
some modulation. Cannot control the volume of my. Sorry, I won't.
He's worse than me. And I know that I'm loud.
Sorry,
It's okay.
I said it to him, so I think
it doesn't matter.
Man, you had the best callback on me crushing that girl on stage last Wednesday. When you go, that's the funniest thing James Andrews has ever said.
Yeah, but see how he laughing. But you see how he laughing about it, and you know, like
absolutely.
I think when you first come into comedy, there is an undertone of, is this shit real? These people not really like me, or are they just making jokes about me, or vice versa? You know what I mean? Like, are they just having fun because they're comedians too? Well, and like he's taking it super personal. Like, remember, I was like, he's taking it real personal. And I know some people say, well, we really don't like him or whatever. But I feel like I needed that when I first came into the comedy scene out here, for somebody to go, I got a show coming up, man. You want to get on it? Because it made me feel like, all right, people, if nobody fucking me, my nigga Kobe fuck. I got one person, you know, and sometimes that's all you need in life to push you keep going. You know what I mean?
Care about you if I wanted to like it.
Oh God! Here we go. He gave you the pass.
No, not for you to say.
It wasn't a pass. Let's be very clear. It's not a pass.
It's not a pass. It's not basketball.
Oh, got you. I got
it's definitely a form of flattery.
Yeah, that's
definitely awesome.
That's my guy. But yeah, so yeah, and you need that sometimes, you know, coming into community.
Well, I mean, you know, in our community, we do have a couple of open micers that are very, very notorious for getting on stage and just wrecking your entire set based off of a couple jokes because they're not writing jokes that are lasting. They're just using their time as insult comics. And that's fine, but it's not sustainable.
Well, but so I feel like even the roasting aspects of like an open mic,
absolutely,
I think are good in in the sense that it keeps you on your feet, makes you quick, and also any stage time is good. Just because if you're going to the same mic with the same people and you're doing the same material, it's going to stop getting a reaction, so it becomes a futile process to try to continue working on it. Whereas if you decide to take the mic and say, you know what, tonight I'm just going to roast people, it helps you get practice with your stage presence, and it helps you get more comfortable with things on your feet. So, I mean, any type of stage time, no matter how it's being used, be it roast or even if it's not a long-term potential thing, it's all part of the process of continuing to better yourself.
Very wholeheartedly with that.
I agree with both points. Not to cut you off, I agree with both points. I feel like I like roasting, but I feel like it's almost my thing is I hate wasting content. So for me, it's like if we were posting this every week, like if we go to Timmy 2 times every week, and every week somebody gets up there and he roasts everybody, and we're posting this anyway, we're posting it, and people are getting a laugh at it, and people are expecting it, and it's working. It's just like it's just throwaway at this point. And I get what you're saying at the same time, where at least you're working through your stuff and getting better. But I'm like, wow, if you, I don't care if I'm the butt of the joke. Like I just I don't give a fuck. You can make it, but don't waste it.
Yeah. But then again, throwaway stuff, like I mean, an artist is still going to do it on content.
Absolutely.
It's any type of workshopping is ultimately.
That's what I said. I agree with both.
Yeah, I mean, it's I like steak, but sometimes I want to eat a hot dog.
That's why I said I agree with both ways. Anytime you're on stage and you're working,
I like steak. Sometimes I want to suck a dick.
Okay.
Wow. That's a huge leap.
I'm not agreeing to that. I would like to let you know that is some of the thoughts and opinions shared by certain individuals.
Don't flatter yourself.
Oh my God.
But no, it's like, but at the same, at the same time, I do get tired of seeing the same jokes sometimes. Like you were saying, too, breaking up the monotony. While I also understand that comedy is about that. Like, I went to go see Dave Chappelle at Rupp, and he did the same jokes at Rupp, a little bit different, which is cool to see that too, to see that process of going there, seeing it live, and then seeing it on Netflix a couple of months later. Like, oh shit, he did some of the same jokes, but he did. All right, and it kind of taught me something in the sense, like, okay, oh, that's what you do. All right, try to do that. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I do feel weird sometimes, especially when I'm around the same people, kind of doing some of the same jokes, unless I'm doing like a performance.
And that's like we've been doing the mics here that's been going pretty well. And it was kind of a little bit of a breath of fresh air because I'm used to doing the same jokes at Timmy's, and then there's new people to do them over here. It's
right.
Like, okay, I can still spit off my type 7, my type 10, like that, And it's good to run, even if people have heard it. It's still good to run through those things.
And you can add to it too. I feel like that's the thing too. Like you can turn the 7 to a
punch up tag.
Yeah. So.
And that right there is the art of comedy. It's taking what you already have, either adding or subtracting. Like I've got this bit that's 13 minutes long about the first time I ate a weed edible, and I cannot perform that on stage, not at a club, because I will get played off because it'll be taking way too long. Yeah. So I've got to take it to these open mics, and I've got to cut it down into individual pieces, and that way I can get a new end. I've got this one piece I do about my son, and I had to add to that just to make it, sustainable to do on stage. So I had to add new stuff to it. So it's all a working process. You have to write. And a lot of these people that are doing open mics, they'll do the same 5 minutes for 3 years or more. And I mean, I've got a joke that I've been doing for 3 years, but there's a reason for that. Because I ain't lost my damn weight. Anyway.
well, even, all right, so like,
I'm going to do the engagement joke.
At least.
After you're married.
After I'm married, it's the same joke.
What we're trying to say is write some new material. Everybody just write new stuff. Please write new things.
Well, I think,
write me some new material.
I think we should have more writing.
I don't think you have any problem writing because you read enough that you've got stuff for days.
Yeah,
I don't read shit.
Well, I stopped reading. Now he's engaged. He's about to be married.
I believe only what I read in the National Enquirer.
And it was hilarious. One of my favorite insults I've ever heard in my entire life on stage was James Colby calling out to somebody on stage, read a fucking book.
I do say that too much. It's very condescending, but accurate.
It is very accurate.
I feel like there should be more writing groups around here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just the same way we getting up chilling right now, whatever doing this. I feel like people should come together and write. When I was in Charlotte, they did that a lot. And I think that instead of just trying to, like, thinking you're like some fucking, you know, like you gotta be alone by a kid. Like, hold on, wait, you know, not and afraid to take a point of it. Like if I got a joke that I think is funny, I might text it to James. He might text it to me, and then I might say, hey, yo, you add, and it would be prideful for me to sit there and see him do the joke and the thing that I might have added and not, you know, the thing that, even if he twitches a little bit, that's either that I can help him, and then I know he can do it back for me. I don't mind. I think that's part of, that's how you get better. It's kind of like, you know, like
iron sharpens iron.
So something you said a while back, I think you said it on stage at Timmy's, and, you know, it's like we were saying, you're doing the same jokes in front of the same people who've heard it, and, you know, they're probably not going to laugh so much at the same exact joke necessarily. But you call everybody out. You just say, like, guys, laugh, even though you've heard it. Maybe at an open mic, it's not such a big deal, but when there's like a local show and the comics are coming out, like, laugh at the comics that are on stage. Just show support, because there's people on the audience. Some people are shy. They're not going to just laugh.
Be the first to laugh.
Yeah, it's like first on the dance floor. You know, someone's got to do it,
and that's scientifically proven. You know, that's why they use laugh tracks on shows that are funny, and you can see, you can even watch the same show without a laugh track, and it still might be funny, but not as funny as it might have seemed.
That's exactly why when I go to parties, I go straight to your kitchen and go your food. Everybody's sitting around and it's just dying, and they won't touch it. So,
way to take one for the team.
I go straight in and I go straight to the little charcuterie board.
I'm telling you right now, I would hate to be his toilet.
He's like, I'm going right. But yeah, so I think I did say something about it, but that's because I just felt like, I was
like, and at an open mic or at Timmy's, it's very informal there. You know, it's one thing to like kind of, if you're a comic, like kind of zone out, but like if it's a booked show or something, the comics are coming out to support it. Yeah, you've heard the opener, and maybe I'm just thinking about myself because I was emceeing shows and doing the exact same set for months.
I don't care. Morgan and Morgan is still funny to me every time.
I know, it's pretty great.
I think if it's funny, I think like you said, if it's funny, it's funny, and I feel like it can, in a sense, you might not, but chuckle like you first heard it, but still, it's still funny.
With comedy also, you can only hear a joke for the first time once, which is right. You know, so.
But some of them, not to cut you off, my bad. Some people don't laugh the first time. Yeah. It's like the first. I'm near. Like I was going to Vegas. That's why I called, because I was going to Vegas and I'm trying my set out and I am trying some new stuff. And I'm sitting there and everybody just looking at me like nothing I'm saying is funny.
Like you just grew a third head.
Like and I'm like,
maybe you had a booger.
Maybe, right? I've never bombed in front of a real audience. I've only bombed, if I ever bombed, in front of comedians. Yeah. Like this other they just refuse to support. Just, like, almost like they're trying to.
Yeah. Because I mean,
like sandbag you kind of thing.
Well, like bar open mics. A lot of times bar open mics, you know, you have like regular patrons there and stuff. That comedy just kind of happens to them. They know, and they're not ready for it, which is totally understandable.
They show up for the alcohol, not the jokes.
But like, you know, if someone's sitting down watching the show, they're there for this. You know, they're able to give the benefit of the doubt, suspend disbelief even for long enough to give a chance to laugh. You know, whereas some, I don't know, I'm not sure what exactly.
I know he's up there.
I feel like that's been said about me.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I do different versions of jokes just because, you know, I do kind of value the input and the feedback from the other comedians. You don't see me do as many open mics because of that. I've been doing a lot of book stuff in Louisville and Nashville. Me and Dirty went to Nashville. We went to Evansville. We're just trying to get out and explore and find new people to bring to our scene. Absolutely. Because like Alan Walker over in Evansville, one of the funniest dudes I ever had, he came all the way from Evansville to do a book show at the Mad Axe to make $6. $6. But he had a blast and his wife had a blast. And they want to come back whenever, you know, cool. And they're willing to come back.
Is that one of the guys from the joint we did?
Yeah. And then the next person I'm going to invite is Andy Imlay.
What was the one? Which guy was that?
Andy Imlay's the one in the wheelchair.
Oh, no, I know him. I'm talking about which guy is the guy from after that came?
Oh, that's Nick Weir.
Not the one we did the show.
Yeah, Nick Weir's Nashville.
That's what I'm saying. Was that one of the people we did the shows with?
No.
All right.
No, Nick Weir's the one we did the podcast at. That I don't know what you're saying. Let's just be real. I'm misunderstanding.
Is that the guy we did the podcast with?
Nick Weir was podcast.
With us?
Yes.
And which guy was that?
That was the guy with the black hair that wasn't producing.
Y'all figure this out. I got to pee again.
Okay.
All right, yeah, that's cool.
I'll let you guys.
The skinny guy.
The skinny guy.
All right, bless.
The one
that
that
had the Asian girlfriend.
Yes,
Thank you.
The one that smoked 18 joints during the middle of the podcast.
In a 30-second span.
Oh my God, we were so contact high when we left.
I don't even do drugs no more. I'm in recovery, so it's like I don't know what the fuck. I had the munchies. I'm like, yo,
we had to stop at 7-Eleven. This motherfucker bought like 3 hot dogs.
I'm like, yo, the whole time we're going there, I'm like, yo, man, let's get some Nashville food.
Right, we were going.
Let's get some Nashville food.
So he goes to 7-Eleven and gets a hot dog.
Well, wait a minute.
I'll tell you after. Because I was pissed off. I ain't gonna lie. I was mad at Andy. But I got over it. I said, that's my nigga. I felt for him because he got a long ride. But I wanted to try some. I don't like 7-Eleven, or I don't want to go to McDonald's in Nashville. I want to go somewhere local.
Yeah. Right, so we were going to get some Nashville chicken.
Some Nashville chicken. And I didn't have a lot of money that day. I had already told him. He said, don't worry about the gas, but I was going to treat him to the chicken or whatever. So I'm like, you ready to get some chicken? He goes, I'm not hungry. And I'm like, what the fuck about me?
I get
about
it.
Me?
Yeah. So
right along, free smell.
What does that mean?
Time out. Allow me to defend myself for a second. So what was going on is, see, I'm on this weight loss medication.
Yeah.
I ain't losing no weight.
Oh my God, I forgot that part. I took my medicine and I'm not hungry.
I'm not hungry. I can't eat because I get stomach paralysis and everything just fucking sits.
What about me?
I totally forgot.
You didn't pass me a pill.
I am a horrible person to ride with on a road trip.
I was like, yo. So now I'm at the fucking 7-Eleven. I said, well, what I'm gonna do is his car. I just
get some fucking hot dogs. That's okay. We'll leave earlier next time we go do that Deliciously Nothing podcast.
I was so pissed. I was like, yo, this nigga is something else. I was like, what do you mean? You're not hungry. But it's like, I was like, you know what? You're not.
It was late. I wasn't thinking. I was too fucking high.
I didn't hold it against him. I said, you know what? This guy, that's my guy. Fuck with him. But I was like, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna tell him about this. I said, one day I'm gonna tell him this story. I knew he was gonna laugh about it because it was like, because when you think in hindsight, I know you gotta hear yourself. What does that even mean? what are you not being hungry mean? To me being hungry. Are we like twins, like from Danny Vito? Like, am I?
You're Schwarzenegger, I'm Vito.
So when I just feel your pain. I was hungry. You're right. We're not hungry. But we rode back and yeah, that's my guy. I'll take a road trip with him again, but next I'll bring a bag lunch.
We're gonna eat for sure. I won't eat in the morning. Oh shit! I'm over here making fucking messes and shit.
Keep some peanut butter.
Yeah, I was like, what do you mean, bro? What do you mean? I'm not hungry. I was like, okay, I didn't even know what the response to that was.
They should have never created granola bars. That's all I'm saying. You give me a granola bar, I'm full for 2 hours.
Yeah, he was good. But I was not. And I was ready to try that Nashville. What was it, Kings or Prince's or something?
Yeah, Prince's, I think.
Princeville Nashville chicken. So next time I'm in Nashville, we got to get us some Prince Nashville chicken.
And if anybody's got any shows in Nashville you want to put me and Dirty and even James on, we're in. Just give us a call or hit us up in the DMs. Let's see, what else is going on? You got anything to talk about?
I'm just chilling. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, me too.
I've been having so much car fucking trouble. It's getting on my nerves. You ever take your car? So first of all, let me just let you know. You can see by my nails. I'm not the manliest man. I don't really know about cars like a lot of guys do. Like
Captain Manicure over here.
I was telling fucking James about my car, and he was just like, as I'm telling him, oh yeah, that's it. He knows this shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know nothing about cars. So
because all I do is drive, and I've had so many broken down cars. It's not funny.
I bring it to the car place, and it's like, and now it's doing stuff that it wasn't doing before I put it there. Like, did y'all break some shit while I was there? It's so confusing. Like, how did that even happen? You know what I mean? How did it get worse? When I paid you guys money. This is confusing. It's like, I guess I'm trying to get more money out of me. It feels like a scam. Like,
oh my God. Car mechanics getting $95 an hour to fix a hose is crazy to me.
People don't get caught that much to teach a kid in school. Like, you know, how important is a car hose? Like, and it's simple, right? They know they're doing.
Right.
I will future.
They charge an hour to put a clamp on.
All right, so I have a Dodge. And
Don't do it. Don't ever buy a Dodge.
Dodge that purchase if you can, all right? Because I got a Dodge, and they're the only ones who can change your transmission fluid. You have to go to Dodge. You can't do it yourself. So they charge me $512 for transmission fluid. So I don't know if it got gold in it, diamonds, what kind of transmission fluid they put in there. I'm just imagining them putting the cheapest. Taking out another car.
Did they get the transmission fluid out of baby duck lips? I don't know.
Squeezing it like this is fresh. This is virgin transmission fluid, I guess. And only they can do it. So there's no way I can go around it. So, fuck you, car people, and fuck Dodge. I will never ever support you ever again. I never was a Dodge man anyway. I used to be a Chevy guy, and I got tricked by the car dealer person to buy that Dodge, and it was one of the worst purchases I ever made. Besides that prostitute I got when I was like 15. So that's
How was that a mistake?
She I ended up
became a man.
No, I didn't. She didn't do it. She tricked me. So I gave her the drugs. It was a drug one too. It was like crackhead. And she was supposed to get me head, and he just kept getting more drugs from me. And until like I realized this was like, what could I do? Rape her? It was like over. So
Wow.
I never got
that got dark.
No, I'm saying there was nothing I could do to get
what you wanted.
Yeah, it was over. She had already. I gave her something. She's like, we go. I'm supposed to do this. And we get to like the house. She's like, oh, we just got here. I lost my high. Give me some more. And I give her some more. She's like, oh, it's big enough. Give me another piece. I give her another piece. And she's like, I'm not gonna really tell you. But you really want me to tell you? Give me one more piece. And that's when in my head I realized this is not happening.
That's what, and in my head I realized, yeah, she's gonna tear me.
I know. I could not do it. I could not afford three more pieces.
Well, I used to drive cabs and limos, so I've seen enough ladies of the night and know about how the fucking industry works enough that, you know, I'm just glad that I don't have to fuck with it no more. I've seen drug deals gone bad. I've seen fucking ass deals go bad. It's bad, and I just don't want to ever be involved in that situation again. It's just horrible.
Yeah, I'm so happy to be on the other side of it. Recovery. I own recovery houses now, so definitely say no to drugs. Are you sure? I'm myself in recovery, so.
Drugs are bad.
I got my birthday next week, so you can definitely send me make sure you like my post for my birthday or whatever, or send me a happy birthday. December 13th. I don't really care about the money. It's just funny. My mother
get into the birthday game.
I didn't get into it, but my mother passed away, and she used to make a birthday post for me, and husband always get more likes than mine. So it's like, I just want to get a bunch of likes for my birthday post.
Yeah, so we're doing this podcast now on Mondays and Fridays after 5 p.m. We're not going to say at 5 p.m. We're going to say after 5 p.m. because there's shit that happens in this life. And I was late 5 minutes.
Which just to be expected.
Oh my God.
Comedians, honestly.
We suck.
I used to call it.
We suck.
It's an artist thing.
And, you know, let's hold off. Let's start the show in 5 more minutes to see if anyone else.
22 minutes later.
And then you're getting text yelling at you. And I'm starting.
Okay, so we're doing the show, like I said, on Mondays and Fridays after 5 p.m. That's the way you're going to be able to find this. This is being posted live on my Facebook, and it is also live on YouTube under Dirty 4.5. That's DIRTY, the number 4, and then spell out and a half, and it's all squished together with no spaces.
Yeah, and it's live on Facebook right now too. We should be live on stream next week on what's the name of that other one? Other streaming place. Twitch. Yeah. We'll be live on Twitch next week. I just gotta pay the money for it because I only can do 2 places right now. But because I had stopped streaming, so we'll be live everywhere, and we'll also start posting on any other place you can get. Just the audio of the show will be posted on the various other places you can do that. So just look out for that wherever you watch your stuff at. Funnier N person. We're just gonna grow where you can hear us at or see us at.
And if you feel the need that you would like to support us financially, we are definitely down for that. Please send all gifts to his YouTube. is that probably the best place, isn't it?
You could just contact us and let us know, and we'll tell you where to send it and how to send it at that time.
Yeah, Cash App or something. Yeah.
I don't have Cash App.
I do,
but he does. I do it. Yeah, mostly in $2 bills.
Go to Phoenix Park, go to Tree.
Oh,
Drop it off. Yeah.
Make sure you put it up in the branches.
Right now,
see
I'm more concerned with you guys. Please leave a comment. Please like and share. If you could just like it, that's cool. If you comment the letter A or B, that does help the algorithm and it helps other people see it. So you don't even have to comment a long thing.
You don't even have to really like it.
You don't even have to. You just hit the button. Just hit the button. So just hit the button and make a comment, and that'll be a blessing for us as far as it help growing.
Or if you share it and hit copy link, that helps too.
That also helps, yeah. But whatever, it's step by step, right? Like it's like first base, second base, third base. So whatever base you want to get, first base would just be liking it. Second base, home run is actual meeting. That's a fucking legit. Right. Second base would be commenting and liking it.
You gotta give a bigger piece.
Third base is share, and then home run would be like we said, actually meeting us, giving us money, or having sexual relations with one another.
And
you gotta give a bigger piece.
And until further notice, this is going to be our recording home right here.
And come through
At Barrel 53. Feel free to come out, watch us
X.
record. We'll take live questions. We'll also try to keep up with the live questions that are going through the Facebooks and the YouTubes and everything else.
I've been here the whole time doing that. Nobody asks us any questions.
Right.
But I've been here looking. That's why I keep looking down. It's not because I'm ashamed of myself. Because I'm waiting to see if somebody has something they wanted to say or something else to respond to. Thanks for the people who tuned in. Definitely thank you guys. You are the ones that are important. You guys right there.
Tune in next Monday. We've got Trina Bean. And then next Friday, we got a fantastic comic out from the Cincinnati area. I'm not going to give you his name yet, but I'll tell you on Monday. Y'all have a good night, and thank you for watching. Peace.